All right, Shalom Makim. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, by Hashem Rakakwadash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach the word in all true faith and sincerity. And yeah, today I just want to get into a lesson on how Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai has spoken everything that's going on now. He have already spoken on in the past, man. But now we in a time where everything the Lord been talking about by the way of prophets now it's making sense, man. Matter of fact, let me see. Let's get this right here. Isaiah 46. Salakia. This is the book of Isaiah chapter 46 and 10. It says, declaring the end from the beginning, and from ancient times the things that are not yet done, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. See? And that's what Yahweh Shai have done, man. Starting, dealing with these prophets. Starting with like Enoch. It was a prophet in the garden that was as Cain, what Abel was. That was the prophets, man. When Rebecca, Isaac and Rebecca inquired of the Lord, they went to a prophet, man. So the prophet's always been here, man. What? To declare the end from the beginning. Matter of fact, because speaking on Enoch, I think that's in. Is that in I think that's in. It might be Hebrews. Let me see. Bear with me. If it's not Hebrews, I think it might be Jude. I think it's Jude. Bear with me, Akim. Jude, the first chapter, in 14, it says, and Enoch also, and we know Enoch, all the way back from the time of Genesis. That's the beginning. It said, and Enoch also, the seventh from Adam, see, prophesied these things, saying, behold, the Lord cometh with 10,000 of his saints. See? So that's the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai declaring the end from the beginning, man. Because guess what? It's really the scriptures are built up to the discretion of this place and the coming of Yahweh Shai and the ushering in of the kingdom of heaven, man. We in that time where all these things that was spoken of in past times is being made manifest. And now the prophets once again back to make the message clear now. They're back to make the message clear. That's why I said, my counsel shall stand and I'll do all my pleasure. Meaning what? Because when you go into these different prophetic scriptures, it tells you, and in that day, and it might say, and it shall come to pass. Well, guess what? Now we in that time where we saying now is coming to pass in this time. Now we in a time where everything is being played out. The words of Yahweh Shema Shai is being made manifest. Matter of fact, let's get that. This is 2 Ezra 9 and 1. It said, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself. And when thou seest part of the signs pass, which I have told thee before, see? How did the Lord tell us? Through the prophets, through Isaiah, Jeremiah, Obadiah, Joel, Zechariah, Haggai, Malachi. But guess what? We in that time. Daniel, will tell you that the Jacob's trouble, will tell you that Jeremiah also. Well, we seen these signs that what Isaiah was talking about, what Ezekiel was talking about. We seeing it now, man. So they let you know we in that time. It said, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made. So they let you know that we pretty much is at the end now, man. Everything is leaning towards the end of the end now. Everything is coming to us is fullness now. By the way of sedition among men, chaos throughout the planet Earth. You got these protests. It's a famine. The news don't really like to talk about that, but it's a famine. That's finna come on our rising. Which is really here, but it's finna intensify. And then you got this mark of the beast, which is the microchip. That's here, man. And ultimately World War III, and This place being ultimately destroyed. We see all these things coming together now. We see the movie coming together, man. You know, it says, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes, and that earthquake don't just really mean earthquakes. That means earth-shaking events, such as what happened in Beirut. That shook the planet Earth up, man. When that was a pocket nuke that went that shook the planet Earth up, man. And it's actually literal earthquakes. But guess what? It's gonna be earth-shaking events. You know. So it said, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of the people in the world, see, and this mass protest throughout the planet Earth, man. You know, everywhere, man. The planet Earth is on fire right now. The scriptures talk about that though. It was said right back then, all the way back in the time, in the beginning, man. That lets you know it was always a build up to this time that we in now. Just look, with how so-called technology advanced so far. That's why I said knowledge shall be increased. You know, all these things that's here now on the planet Earth this has never been like this before, man. You don't think the Lord was talking about this place, this whole setting right here, man? This is what everything's finna go down in. This is the time period that we at, man. You know, it says, then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning. See? And even that's why I tell you that in Jeremiah, the prophets that have been before me and before thee. See, that's why I said even Jeremiah, he prophesied both against against great kingdoms of war, even in a pestilence. And we coming in that same fashion. But we tell you now, that's what Jeremiah was talking about. That's what Isaiah was talking about. All these prophets, man. This is it would each prophet had like a scene in the movie, looking at it from a different camera angle, you know, you know, and everything is now coming together. It said, "For like as all that is made in the world have a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest." See, because this is what the words are being made manifest in this time. You know, it was a certain period of time where it had certain things had to play out. On the planet Earth for us to get this knowledge, man. To get the fullness of the scriptures, man. You know? So let's get this real quick. Ezekiel 12. And you know what? I started matter of fact, I just get to the point. This Ezekiel 12 and 22 says, Son of man, what is that proverb that ye have in the land of Israel, saying the days are prolonged and every vision faileth? See? Meaning what? That is not going to come in that time in Ezekiel. But guess what? It wasn't meant for that to play out in the time of Ezekiel. Now this is the time, man. You know, that's why we can still here right now reading about it. You know, it says, "Tell them therefore, thus saith the Lord of power, I will make this proverb to cease, and they shall no more use it as a proverb in Israel, but say unto them, the days are at hand, and the effect of every vision." See? And they ain't just talking about what Ezekiel was talking about. They're talking about the scriptures as a whole, man. Everything is coming to pass now. When the scripture say in that day, or it shall come to pass, you know what I mean? Guess what? We in that time now. That's why we here. We actually can go to the different scrolls of the prophets and say, okay, that's talking about this, and that's talking about that, and that's talking about that. Because everything points to a miracle, man. You know? It says, for there shall be no more any vain vision or flattering divination within the house of Israel. See? So it's not going to be none that's going to be pleasing on the ears, man. See, we blowing that eerie sound, the sound of that trumpet, man. That all hell is coming in a major way, man. Well, it's here, and it's finna intensify, man. You know, it's not like this place is finna bounce back. Everything is finna intensify. And it said there shall be no vain vision or flat in different nations. Because see, Jake, they want us to. That's why I said speak unto us smooth things. Tell you that in Isaiah the 30th chapter. See, Jake want to hear, us prophesying about the NBA gonna bounce back. LeBron gonna win a ring. They want to hear something flattering, man. They want to hear something to ease the pain of not hearing that America's gonna get destroyed, man. But guess what? America's gonna get destroyed, cause thus saith the Lord. Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. But who already spoke of that? The prophets back then, they already said America's gonna be destroyed. When the scripture said Babylon or Egypt or Nineveh, that was talking about America. For the most part, it was talking about America, man. You know, because when you dive into those judgments of when it say Egypt or like I said Babylon and Nineveh, if it's talking about getting judged with fire and brimstone, that's America, man. This is how this place is gonna get taken out. You know. So this verse 25. For I am the Lord, I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. See, and how is that being spoken by the way of the prophets, man? You know, we the ones that speaking the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. And guess what? And they said it shall come to pass. That's why we say in this lifetime, soon, that America's gonna be destroyed. It's not like you're gonna have your grandbabies. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna no, we in the time now where this is coming, man. What's it? I will speak, and the word that I shall speak shall come to pass. See? So everything that's being spoken, thus saith the Lord. Guess what? We see it plain as day now. Let's know the end is being made manifest. It said it shall be no more prolonged. See, so it's not like everything we saying is set up for another generation to go and prophesy about, and they read. You know what I mean? The precepts that no, man. We in that time now. That's why Lord said it is done. Everything now we got the whole full course meal now. You know. It says, it should be no more prolonged, for in your days, O rebellious house, would I say the word and will perform it, said the Lord power. See, so meaning what? These words that are spoken before, they're gonna be once again spoken, and guess what? It's gonna happen in that time. It's gonna happen in that time, man. That's why I say in your days, that means in this generation, man. You know? It said again, the word of the Lord came to me saying, Son of man, behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth is for many days to come, and he prophesied of the times that are far off. See? And that's the spirit of Jake, man. They said the Lord, he need to do good or evil. They said on their least, they here in America, man. Matter of fact, I think that's in 2 Peter 3, I believe, too, where the sign is coming. Let's see. Yep, this is 2 Peter 3, and I started at 3. It said, knowing this first, that there shall come in the last days, see, scoffers walking after their own lust. See, so this is going to happen, and we very well in the last days, because guess what? They scoff against the words of Yahweh Shema Shai. Why? Because this word brings restrictions, man. See, when you come across this truth, you gonna have to stop being a damn American. You gonna have to stop being a nigga, man. You got to be a Hebrew Israelite. A Hebrew Israelite. A child of Yahweh Shema Shai. You got to act like that too, man. That's how it ain't just like you just putting it on. You know, that's you got to work on the inner man as well. So, but they like being Americans. It feel good to them to be a nigga. You see what I'm saying? So that's why they're gonna scoff and walk out their own lust. And verse 4, and saying, where is the promise of his coming? For since the fathers fell asleep, all things continue as they were from the beginning of the creation. See? So all them, they let you know they didn't hearken to Enoch, and they didn't. They ain't listen to Noah. Noah was prophesying, man. And you see the results of not listening to the mouth of the Lord, which are the prophets, man. Because guess what? This it tells you that the Lord will come suddenly upon it, because the Lord actually he's the real predator. The Lord's actually the real predator, man. You got these people fatting, they watching the goddamn NBA eating fucking Fritos, and next thing you know, these Gurgle troops kicking your door. Well, that's the sword of the Lord right there, man. These people are getting fattened for the slaughter, man. Because really, the big scene is not like the climax of the movies in the first 30 minutes in the movie. No, it's at the end of the movie, and this is where we at now. But Jake got the spirit, you know, That that's in the Old Testament. That don't even matter no more. Just love Jesus and pay your tithes, man. You know, that's the spirit that they have. But guess what? Let's go back to Ezekiel 12. Ezekiel 12 and 27 against the Son of Man. Behold, they of the house of Israel say the vision that he seeth for many days to come, and he prophesied other times that are far off. And they just say they might say, okay, America will go down one day. And that's 100 years. I thought, yeah, I mean, I'm gone. That's the spirit of these niggas, man. They want to just buy one more pair of Jordans, and the next week they want to just buy another one more pair of Jordans, man. They want to be here, you know. It said, therefore say unto them, thus saith the Lord power, Yahweh Shema Shai, there shall none of my words be prolonged anymore. But the word which I have spoken shall be done, saith the Lord power. See? And this is it, man. The Lord have told us before, but now is once again being spoken. This is not a test, you want to call it. Because when prophet was prophesying, okay, let's just say Isaiah 34, that wasn't meant for that time. That was a warning. That was that trumpet being blown, but that wasn't meant for that time. But guess what? We once again blowing that trumpet, Isaiah 34. Guess what? This is the time. This is not a test. That's why when we go out there and prophesy, we tell a lot of people gonna die. What else can you tell the people, man? If they don't hearken into it, we in the days of Noah. So if they don't hearken into it, guess what? They gonna die, man. That's the sign. Hey, that's it. You know. But this is Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, he have told us before, but now we're in a time where now it's being made manifest. You know, you get that thought of your mouth. Now I see what he was talking about. You know, because the Lord is known as the wonderful counselor. We actually see the words. When the Lord said he the so-called white man's the devil, we see about when he signed these laws and legislations. You know, so the Lord he shows us better than he could tell us by the way what making his words manifest. So yeah, I can just hold it with edify. I'm gonna give all praise and glory to Yahweh by Shem Shai, by Shem Kankodash. Double honors to the positive of this great millstone. Shalom to the elect that teach word and our truth and sincerity. DT